Hey, what's up guys? It's lukemick here, and this is my review for Captain Phillips. So Captain Phillips stars Tom Hanks, and it's about the 2009 Somali attack on a U.S. cargo ship, and the movie mainly focuses on Captain Phillips, played by Tom Hanks, and what he does to sort of fend off the attack and how he's really involved with it and what he went through along the way. And then it also focuses on what the Navy was doing at the time as well. So that's the main plot of the movie, and it's based on a true story, so I can't really judge it on a story level. It is an interesting story, and I think it's good that they made a movie about it because it's something that people definitely want to know about, and I feel more informed now, I guess. So yeah, the story's good, it's interesting, and it's fact, I think, for the most part. I'm sure there's some extra stuff they put in there to make it exciting, but it is what it is. So the performances, the only one we really have to talk about is Tom Hanks, and he was really good in the movie. Is he Oscar worthy? Possibly. Towards the end of the movie, he is really emotional, and you can really see that he cares, and you can see him as Captain Phillips, and I just thought Tom Hanks did a really good job, and everyone else is good too. All the supporting cast is mostly good. Yeah, the performances are mostly good in this movie. That's really all I can say about that. So let's talk about the directing. The guy who directed it directed, I think, most, if not all, of the Bourne movies, and those are all great movies. And what he does in this one, and he does it in the Bourne ones too, is he uses a lot of shaky cam, but it really does add to the intensity of the movie. And it doesn't, you can always see what's going on. Like, a lot of times directors, like in A Good Day to Die Hard, shook the camera a ton, and you can never see what's going on. In Captain Phillips, you can always see what's going on, and it just adds to the intensity when the camera is shaking around. I do have a couple of complaints with the movie. One thing is that there is some cheesy dialogue here and there, and this is just kind of a nitpicky little thing, but at one part, one of the crew members says something like, "No, Captain, there has to be another way," you know, when he's being heroic, and that was a little funny. And another thing that I think really drags it down for me is that the first half of the movie is pretty exciting, and it's mostly about the attack on the ship and sort of how the crew has to be really clever and sort of trick them a lot and hide. I thought it was really suspenseful, but then the last half, Captain Phillips gets taken onto a lifeboat. This shouldn't be a spoiler or anything, but I guess it kind of is. And the last half of the movie, anyways, is basically just the pirates arguing with the Navy about working out a deal, and it's just a lot of sitting and arguing, and nothing really gets done until the very end, which does have a pretty good payoff. It gets pretty violent. I feel like it almost pushed the boundaries for an R rating, because I really didn't expect it to be as gruesome as it was in the end, and Tom Hanks really just broke down, and that's when you really get to see how good of an actor he really is. So I hope I didn't spoil anything in that review. I feel like I kind of did, but I don't really care. This review's late anyway, so you should have already seen the movie. Anyways, guys, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it really slowed down for me at some parts, and it also had some cheesy dialogue here and there. But for the most part, it was a very well-directed and well-acted movie, which is generally entertaining, except for some other parts. But anyways, this is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.